Hey guys, welcome to Level 3 Readiness. Man, this week I gotta do some practicing, some fire making, but we have had nothing but rain. Let me just show you this before I get out of here. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I hope the shelter didn't get flooded. Oh my goodness. That is so wet. Ah. All right, let me get in here. Look at this. I've got stuff sitting here that has been dry through like some major downpours. And all I know is it's the wind. The wind can push water all over the place, and it's been crazy. Paracord's not really damp. Bags aren't damp. We're not holding any water down here, so that's good. But it like kind of ran down the wall here. And just, oh my God, I never would have thought my floor, I never thought my floor would have been sopping wet. Look at this. All right, so when Murphy strikes, right? A little damp. Yeah. All right, so I've got some more figuring to do, some work to do on this, because I have been dry in here no matter what weather has come. But when weather comes like this and you've got standing water everywhere, can you make a fire? Let's find out. Give me a random number between 1 and 3. 3. Oh my goodness, guys, that's a bow drill fire. I've been waiting for a bow drill fire, and it's gonna be tough, as wet as it is. So let's see what we got. Okay, so my bow I had kept in there. I got it hanging up right there by the bandana, and I keep, here's a hand drill spindle, here's a fireboard and a spindle. Yeah, bearing block. I can use either the stone or the oak. I've got those. Now the hard part is going to be getting us a bird's nest built in the midst of all of the wetness that is before me. Challenge is a challenge. Let's get to it. So when everything's wet, you gotta do the best you can. So I need a dry spot. The best thing I know to do is to take my hoodie off, lay it down, and do everything on my hoodie. Fortunately, we're upper 40s into the 50s today, so it's not as bad as temperature-wise as it was. So let me get that off and start making up my tinder bundle. Bird's nest. That's it, bird's nest. There's somewhat of a bird's nest. I got a oak leaf, I dried off. I've got some birch leaves I broke up. And I got this out of the shelter. It was relatively, well, I think it was still dry. So that's some cedar bark. All right, so now I'm gonna set things up and we're gonna try to get this ember. And then I'm gonna try to get my hoodie back on. That's chilly. Okay, for this kit, I wasted way too much time and energy. So I had to go out and source another fireboard. we got a hole burned in. Pretty well anyways. Let's get us a notch cut in there. Yeah, and this is a piece of copel branch I picked up off the yard. It's kind of damp on the bark, but the wood seems very dry. All right, let us get us a little tray. All right, we're going to use one of these beech leaves. Try to get in a position where you'll be able to see the char build up. And we'll give it a go. All right, and here we go, hoping for the best. Let me try the stone bearing block, see how it does. There we go. Starting to see it smoke and char. It's not cool. Look at all that mud. There's just no winning when it's sloppy nasty out. Again. Well, anyways, I need to peel that bark off. There we go. Whew, I'm beginning to wonder if it's going to be a miracle if I get an ember out here in this mud. Because it's just nasty, nasty. But let's give it another go here. Oh, I really feel like this is a piece of cake when it's dry. Oh, we got an ember coming. Look at that. That is an ember, ladies and gentlemen. Out here in the nasty. Let's get it in here. Everything's gonna blow away on me. All right. Now, okay. Now let's load it back up here. These leaves are so lightweight, they just fall apart. And then we're going to scoop it up right here. Let's get over here where we got some more of our tinder. We'll see if we can't do something. Right. Got him. All right, guys, that's about all the nursing of this fire I'm gonna do. Let's sit there and burn out, I guess. But that was a successful bow drill fire. And you know, when it is wet like this, it is so much work to get a fire. You need to get all of your materials lined up. You need to make sure you have sufficient amount of materials. Look at that, yeah. All right, that's what we're talking about. All right, so let me take a minute and again, just look at the nasty mess in there. I will tell you what, I can't believe it. I really can't. But you know, if you know about the challenge and you've been following me along, this right here is the level 3 fire and shelter challenge. I had to build the shelter from materials that I sourced naturally. I had an axe, I had a saw, I had a knife, I had 500 foot of bank line, I had 50 foot of paracord. I built that, you know, so that was really cool. I have had it out over a month now, and I've never seen it take on water like that, and I've never seen as much water as we've gotten over the past week hit it like it hit it, you know. So I think when I'm looking at that, I gotta dry it out, because the challenge is I have to do an overnighter and a worthy campfire. And you know, campfire's still burning, but again, that was just today's challenge in the wet, to see if I could do a bow drill fire as was dictated by the phone. But if you're interested in the challenge and where I've come from thus far, it started with a fire challenge, level 1, level 2, level 3, and then we're into the shelters, level 1, level 2, and level 3. And so I'm going to be able to finish this one up soon. As soon as that dries out, I'm going to do a sleepover in it. I'm going to do a fire. It's going to be worthy fire. We're going to cook something on it, and we're going to call this challenge done, if again I meet all the criteria. But that's just a little bit of update of where we're at, and man, I'm bummed about that, but you know, hey, it is what it is. You know, that's what life does at it, throws it at us and shows us our weaknesses. And that's what I found. I didn't think the shelter had any weaknesses, but guess what? They were revealed. Now I get to correct those weaknesses. So don't ever fret when life throws something like that at you. It just shows you something to work on. All right. But hey, that be said, thanks again, guys, for the subscriptions. Thanks again for the likes and the comments. Keep them coming. I want to see the channel keep growing, and I appreciate all that so far. But that be said, thanks again for watching. This is Level 3 Readiness, reminding you, finish what you start, finish strong, and be ready for anything, because it's coming. Level 3, out. Man, that's a good way to nasty up a hoodie.